So I found this cool indie game on TikTok. It's made by cupkisu and it seemed really cool, so in this video I'm gonna play the demo. Anyways, go support cupkisu's Kickstarter and follow their socials. I'll link all of those in the description. Anyway, it is a detective mystery game with psychological horror elements fused into it. Set in 1991, you play as Amelia, a young private investigator who reluctantly takes on a missing persons case in the small, quiet town of Nightmare and finds something much darker. Ooh, okay, I really like the art, honestly. I watched this and it seems really interesting, but I really love the art. Like, I think it's really cool. Alright, let's play it. Whoa. Yo, hold up, this soundtrack is really nice. What the hell? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, anyways. New game. Let's see. Should I start from the beginning? I don't talk to my sister all that much, to be honest. So I was really happy to hear she got into her dream university. Okay, that's nice. I think that was like 3 months ago. We don't see each other that much. Most of the time I'm helping around our family's record shop. Ooh, record shop. Sarah really wanted to be a doctor though. So most of the time she was studying at home or with her friends. ... Sarah went missing 3 weeks ago. Ooh, shit. So that's the missing person we're searching for? There's kind of this stupid urban legend everyone likes to talk about. About 10 years ago, a lot of people were killed here. Oh shit. No one could explain their deaths, so people started talking. The town came up with the idea of a creature that lurks in the woods. They got Bigfoot? They got Bigfoot in this game? I don't believe any of it for a second. Okay, so we got the non-believer that hires so are we gonna find like a killer or a monster is the question. My sister was kind and loved by everyone who knew her. There's no monster in the woods. You sure, bro? In this town there's only people. Hear me out, what if the people are the monsters? Hold up, is this lighting fire? Okay, my bad. My sister is somewhere out there and I need you to find her. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, this art, just look at this. Decline, that's all I can think of right now. We can go over any questions if you'd like. I'm not sure how this private investigator stuff works. Is there usually a procedure to how you handle cases? Yes. That's probably what I figured as well. I'll let you do your own thing now. I'm sure there's other stuff I'm forgetting. The police here are investigating, but they haven't found anything yet. I tried asking to help with the investigation, but they said no. They must still have the case files about Sarah. I see. Oh, you can feel free to look around if you want. Sarah's bedroom is the next room over. I'll just be here if you need anything. Next room over. Next room over. Can I turn on the books on medicine and anatomy sit on the shelf? They've gone cold. Can I turn this on? The lamp is switched off. Yes, turn it on. What is this? A slightly faded photo of a young girl hangs on the wall. Oh, she's smiling as she holds an envelope in her hands. Sarah. Wait, actually, let me check this one room too. I want to check it. The door is locked. What's here? Holy long hallway. The hell? Okay, I won't go there. I'll just go back to that guy to see what he says. Holy long hallway though. Why is this so long? That's what she said. Okay.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no!
Hi, big guy. Is there something you need? Tell me about Sarah. More about Sarah? She was really smart. A whole lot smarter than me. I don't have a photograph on me, but there's one in her room, I think. She wore glasses and her hair was kind of long. I don't know much else about her. Like I said, we didn't talk that much. She seldom visited the record shop. I know she sometimes hung out with her friends, though. The waitress at that diner, I think. What was her name now? Waitress at that diner. Basks in the room slide. I don't use that thing much. It's probably a little dusty. Tell me about yourself. About me. What do you need to know about me? Again, I work at the record store my family owns. It's near the square along with most other shops. I get a new batch of records about every 2 weeks. 2 weeks, so it gets busier around that time. It's a boring job, really. I should have visited Sarah more. I see. Let me see what's in the long, at the end of the long ass hallway. What's this? Decaying couch. Decaying is crazy. A large coffee table with stains all over the surface. Go ahead. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why'd the music stop? Open the door. You know where it leads. You have not changed. When will you learn? What the hell is happening? Is someone there? I don't have time for this. Something feels off. Open the door. Ah, bro, I won't open the door. God damn.
God damn!
The fuck? Fine, bro, I'll leave. Should I open? Should I open the door? No, fine, bro. I'll open the door. Yeah. Try me, bro. Try me. Blah 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 blah. Open the door. I'm scared. Amelia, are you okay? What? Who is this? Where am I? This voice. Why does it sound so familiar? If you're not feeling well, you should tell me. Amelia, come on. Was I dreaming this whole time? What? Who's speaking to me? You take a deep breath. Who is this? Yo, she low-key bad. My bad, bro. Amelia, you okay? You immediately recognize Teresa. How do you say Teresa? Your assigned partner for investigations. She's also your closest friend. Oh, you've been in the same department for about 6 months now. Hey, Teresa. Seriously, Amelia. You keep scaring me every time you space out like that. If you're not feeling well, I can always call in someone else. I'm alright. I was daydreaming, that's about it. Did I miss much? No, you didn't miss much. The other officers went on ahead already. We should probably get going as well. Let's head to the pool now. This place closes soon. Where is the pool? Will you tell me where the pool is? Hello? Select a save. Ooh, select save game. Yes, save. Oh, so I can. Oh, okay, so I can save. Okay. So I can save the game. Okay. What's this? Various flowers are scattered on the bulletin board. Why is this shining? A compartment on the wall for map handouts. Take a map handout. Ooh, 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 yes. So where are we? Maintenance, storage, staff room, staff lounge, hallway. Oh, so right, okay. So the pool is this way. Escape to access inventory. Identification card. Your identification card along with your detective badge. You always carry this with you. Map handout. Map of the community center pool's layout. So where am I supposed to go? Holy, this pool is big. Okay. Who are these guys? Vanessa. Maybe if you try turning it left. Actually no, turn it the other way. The other way. Sammy. Are you sure you're doing it right? Yes. Well, it doesn't look like it's working. Did you try sliding the pick at an angle? Because some doors open that way. I tried that already. It's just locked shut. The door probably gets locked from the inside. What's up, bro? Oh, Teresa's here. Are we interrupting something? Not at all. I'm glad to see Amelia's here now. Now we can finish the briefing together. I already heard all of it. It's just you guys left. Alright then, fill me in. What do we know about the case so far? Let's start from the beginning. We all got on our shifts at 7 p.m. and we got a call around 7:50. The lifeguard from this community center was the one who called. I recall his name being Jason. Hi, Jason. And this Jason person was absolutely freaking out. The lifeguards here work in pairs. So around 5 p.m. Jason and his shift partner were just on duty. And then his shift partner had to go inspect a dangerous leak. Apparently a pipe burst in the woman's change room. He locked the door to inspect it safely so no one else would get hurt. But he never came out. Jason knocked on the door to check on his partner. Nothing. He couldn't open it because his partner had the keys. So after 2 hours of waiting, Jason panicked and called us. 2 hours, bro? This Jason guy couldn't get any extra keys either. Front desk doesn't hold copies. The partner probably got knocked out trying to fix the leak. He's definitely inside and unconscious or dead. Door's locked though. What does that say? Hun? Well, we'll have to go look for some way to open it. Maybe a spare key Jason forgot about? Or can't you just, like, bust the door open with something? Then let's start searching this place now. We'll leave you to it, Amelia. What? Teresa said you work better alone on these kinds of cases. Come find us if you need anything. Now let's find a way to open this door. Okay, so it's just me alone? Oh, come on. Guess it's time to snoop around. Oh, hell nah, bruh. Alright. Okay, so I can go in this. A laminated instruction sheet hangs beside the valve system. Press arrow keys to read. Each of the four rooms that are water supply can be. Okay, so what do I do with this? How do I? Okay, so how do I? A cluster of rusted valve wheels mounted to the pipe system. These valves won't turn. I should talk to the others before trying anything. Okay. Compact machine connected to the pipes. A label reads chlorinator and faded text. Okay. Can you exit the door? Okay, thanks. Okay, let's try every room and see where the others went. Let's save. Yes. What's here? Hello, my guy. Yeah, there's something weird with the case. The pool smell is strong today. Vanessa and I smelled it before we even went inside the building. Why is before highlighted? You come here often? Not really. Well, I do sometimes. Look around. Notice anything? What's your point? Have you noticed the doors? These doors have a thumb turn lock on the inside. Sure, you need keys to unlock it from the outside, but only lifeguards have keys. Could you imagine if a lifeguard accidentally locked someone inside? They wouldn't be able to get out. So these thumb turn locks were added for safety. I see what you're getting at. It's impossible to be locked in here because of the thumb turn, but for some reason the lifeguard is still in the change room. I wouldn't be so sure just yet. What do you think? Oh, sure. He's still inside, he's not inside. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, so the locks have this thumb turn, so you can unlock the door from the inside even if it's locked with a key from the outside. So if he can do that, why is he still inside? Even if he did get knocked unconscious, after 2 hours would he still be unconscious there? He's either dead there or he's not. Like, I'd say he's not. He's not inside. It's impossible to be locked inside a change room like this. But then where did he go? Jason last saw him going into the change room. Let's go back to finding a spare key then. We've got an hour before this place closes. Something's got to turn up eventually. A door leading to the rest of the community center. Can't leave yet. And this? What are you doing here? Ooh, I like that. I like that. Seeing Vanessa, I've already checked everywhere, hon. Don't think this place has anything we can use. Honestly, this place disgusts me. I've never been here before. To the bathroom? No, this community center. Everything about it is just plain creepy. Why are all the lights so dim? Bleh, doesn't matter to me. Feel free to check around if you want. There's something in the trash. A trash can. Yeah, I'm not going digging in. Okay. Where can I go? There's something like at this table? Probably not. Why would there be something at the table? What am I doing? Okay, let me leave. Okay, this door right here. Oh, Teresa. Well, if it isn't the woman of the hour, what does that mean? What brings you to my humble abode, bro? Teresa, did you find anything useful? Define useful. I didn't find anything we could use to open the change room, but I found a couple papers in the cabinet. You can go check for yourself. Will do. Oh, and Amelia? You talked to Vanessa yet? She wears some pretty strong perfume. My nose gets a little twitchy from it. I don't seem to mind, but it is against protocol to wear perfume to a crime scene though. If I start sneezing soon, you'll know why. A cabinet sits against the wall. I think there was something worth checking in there. There's a bunch of documents in here. This could all be extremely useful information. What is it? There's an employee handbook with all the general rules they follow. This looks really promising. This handbook is intended for lifeguards in AECC and provides a brief overview of duties and general guidelines to follow. General rules: always work in shifts. Make sure one partner is always on deck. Immediately aid anyone who requests assistance. In the case a swimmer requests for equipment, open the storage room. Make sure to log down which equipment is taken and the quantity. Always make sure to write down who has requested which items and see that they are all returned at the end of the day. Keep the storage room locked whenever not in use. In the case of emergencies, act accordingly. If someone is drowning, immediately go to aid them. In the case of a leak, tell your shift partner and go to investigate. Lock the door to the room if there is a burst pipe or worse and call maintenance. In case of injury, aid them out of the pool if they are swimming and stay with them. If the first aid kit does not treat their injuries, call paramedics. Turns out it was useful after all. One section, comma I. General emergency procedures. The emergency procedures. It says here all leaks should be inspected, but more serious and dangerous leaks require the lifeguard to bring their keys. Based on the sign outside the change room and how the keys are missing, the leak must have been pretty serious. Do you think it was a burst pipe? Why'd the music stop? All we know is it must have been dangerous. We better open that change room soon. So how am I gonna open the change room? No, it says something about a note. Oh, sturdy looking thing. Nothing of note on it. Oh, I thought I found like a note or something. What's this? Oh, shiny. A faded bulletin board hangs on the wall. Most of the papers are outdated, even flyers or sun-bleached schedules. Wait a minute. This is the checkout log. Ooh, for the pool equipment. Kickboards 14, noodles 20, towel 8. 11 a.m. JG 1 kickboard taken. 2 p.m. Y Gert. Gert. 2 noodles taken. And 2:35 p.m. K Fern 1 noodle taken. Looks like all the pool's equipment is logged here. If a lifeguard needs to grab something for a swimmer, it's written in here. Could be useful later. Oh, doesn't look like the change room key. Open it, yes. Okay, close it. Sink. Okay, so I found the key. Oh, what? Where did she go? Where did Teresa go? Hello? Where'd you go, bro? Where did she go? She was like right there. Teresa, where'd you go? Oh, she's not here. What? Where did she go? She's not in her room anymore. I found a key though. Inventory. Maintenance system key. Ooh. Oh, they're here. You hear it too, don't you? It's kind of obnoxious. I wouldn't last 10 minutes working in here. It's rhythmic. Let's search the room then. Figure out what's making that noise. This looks like where we adjust the water levels. Need some sort of key. I have the key. No. This. It appears to be the pool filter. A square floor drain sits at the lowest point in the room. Through the mesh grate, something faintly glints beneath the water. Something is stuck in the mesh, just beneath the grate. Can you reach it? Whatever it is, it's near the bottom. We could fish it out if it was just a bit higher. So what do we do? If it was a bit higher, I could reach it. Okay. This was need some sort of key. I have the key. Bam! That should do it. I found these maintenance keys in the staff lounge. Guess the valves can be turned now. So, yes. Here goes nothing. Oh, what? Oh. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Did that work? Sounds like it. I have no idea what I just did. I just pressed random keys. Random arrow keys till I got it. Let's go check. Check where? This. Water level has risen. A key caught in the mesh near the top of the drain. Yes. This is perfect. Let's go. Now we can open the woman's change room. Are you sure those are the right keys? Yeah, looks like it. Then let's go open that change room and find the lifeguard. He's not there. I'm telling you, he's not there. Go, 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 go. The knob won't budge. Oh, I need to. Yep. Lifeguard master keys. The change room door unlocks. Everyone ready? Let's get this over with. Oh, what? Why is there so much steam in the change room? It sounds like some of the showers are on. Maybe that's why it's so hot in here. Why would the showers be on? Is the lifeguard here? Hey, is anyone in here? It doesn't sound like he's in here. Let's go check. Wait, let me check it alone first. Why? We can't just let you go in by yourself, Amelia. You can't just act like you're in charge of this case. We're wasting time. This is normal for Amelia, guys. If you want to check the room alone, you will have to convince Vanessa and I. That won't be easy. Hey, Amelia, all they're gonna do is argue against you. Think about it and press X or present evidence to the claims that have weak logic. Try not to refute the wrong thing too many times. You'll end up running out of clout and they won't be convinced. If your evidence and answers are good enough, they shouldn't have any objections left. You got this. I'll give you a minute to collect your thoughts. Come to me when you're ready. Bro, come on. Ready? Do you need my advice again? Yes. Oh, okay, no, I don't need it. Okay. Okay, X. Ready? No. No. Here we go. I gotta do this right. Mystery 0, persuasion. We don't have time for sightseeing. You can still search efficiently with us in the room. We'll work faster as a team. I know for a fact I can disprove one of these claims. I've got to buy myself time alone. We don't have time for sightseeing. Press, wait, I don't think that's possible. I need peace and quiet to piece together what happened. We can be quiet while you work. I doubt you can stop breathing for a few minutes. I need absolute complete quiet to think. You better be as good as they say. What happens if you take too long or get stuck on something? If I'm not out in 5 minutes, come in and get me. That way we barely lose any time. Sounds reasonable. You're going to end up tampering with evidence. Present. Press. I'll make sure not to touch anything. Observing things is all I ask for. How do I know you'll stick to that? It's part of protocol to search together as a group. You're going to miss something that only we could catch. What makes you so sure you'll find everything? I know for a fact I can disprove one of these claims. I've got to buy myself time alone. Press. Press. I've been allowed to search alone before in other cases. Great for you, Hon. This isn't one of them. You're going to miss something that only we could catch. I don't get it, hon. Not that one. Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't get it, hon. Fuck, not that one. Okay. I'll make sure not to touch anything. How do I know you'll stick to that? What am I meant to do? This? I don't get it, hon. Fuck. What do I... Employee handbook. I don't get it, hon. Fuck. Press. I'll make sure not to touch anything. Is that anything? What do I... Map handout? I don't get it, hon. What? I don't think I convinced them. Well, you gave it a good shot, Amelia. Let's go search the room now. Wait, if Amelia wants to go in the room alone, she probably has a good reason to. Just give her one more chance. What do you think? What do you think, low key? Alright then. Uh, I don't think I convinced them. Well, you gave it a good shot, Amelia. Let's go search the room now. Wait, if Amelia wants to go, she probably has a good reason. Just give her one more chance. What do you think, low key? Okay, thank you, bro. Why can't I? What? Huh? Ready? Do you need my advice again? Oh. Wait, okay. All they're gonna do is argue against you. Think about it and press X or present evidence to the claims that have weak logic. Try not to refute the wrong thing too many times. You'll end up running out of clout and they won't be convinced. If your evidence and answers are good enough, they shouldn't have any objections left. You got this. I don't know what to do. No. Persuasion. Alright. Okay. So I know these don't work. Map of the community centers. Equipment checkout log. I don't get it, hon. Not that one. No, I won't. Press. Don't think I'm contented. That's not what I'm saying. What if there are things you'll overlook without us? You can check every inch of this place once I'm done. That way you'll get a chance to find anything I missed. Fine, just don't break anything first. The lifeguard might be in there. That's exactly why I'm going in there. He might need help. Then won't it be better if we all go? Might be scared to see you alone instead of a group of officers. Press. What's so scary about me? You're the youngest of all of us. No offense, but you could be mistaken for a high schooler? Oh, come on, bro. You wanna know you're the police? I might have something for that. Wait, it might slow everyone down. A lot of speculation for the detective. Maybe I can persuade him with words. Anything else I can show? Oh, present. No, present. What can I... This? Stop! Oh, I have this badge to identify myself. It's hard to make up something like this. Solid point. Yes, let's go. I have no objections left. Let's go. You think pretty quick. Make sure to find the lifeguard though. I guess we're fine with giving you some time to search around. Just stick to your promises, hon. No touching anything. Come back to us when you're finished, okay? Yes! Let me save. Why are the showers on? Yes. Okay. The shower is still running. Then I'll set it up. Where all the steam is coming from. Started looking bench made. It doesn't appear to be wet, but slightly moist from the steam. Small wooden bench. It looks moist like the others. Tall metal locker. I have to wait for the others before opening. What about this bench? Okay. Okay, let's try this door. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What? What happened here? Shattered pieces of the sink and mirror lie on the ground. There's visible blood splatter on them. Where did all the blood come from? I know I'm not allowed to touch anything, but I feel like I'll need these later. No. No, it's best to come get it after I'm done searching. Okay. I'm not gonna get it because I said I wouldn't touch anything. The exit to the community center. Okay. Come with me, come with me, come with me, come with me. Need anything, hun? Just looking. I know my looks are killer, but we've got a case to solve. Let me know when you're done your search, then I can show you. Hope everything went well. Finished yet? Yes. Any sign of the lifeguard? No. It's not as simple as we thought. Something much worse happened here. Then we all better check it out. It's pretty puzzling, don't you think, how the showers were already turned on? All three were set to hot when we came in. The steam from the showers made the benches damp. This was definitely done on purpose, but why would anyone do that? I'm not sure, but there's also something else. Blood on the knob. There's also blood. You saw it too, right? Huh? Blood? Look, there's faint traces of blood on this knob here. They're a bit dry though. Oh, this complicates things. It definitely does. I'm starting to suspect something extremely foul happened here. I haven't taken a look inside of the lockers yet. Figured I could wait for you. But knowing you probably opened them already. No, I kept my word this time. Besides, where is the lifeguard? He was stuck in this room the whole time, right? There's only one other exit. Someone would have seen him if he went out though. There's something wrong with this case. The blood. Hey Amelia? Listen to me. Don't overwork yourself, alright? Well, that's my job, Teresa. Who else is gonna do it for me? I know that. All I'm telling you is to not overwork yourself. You've been looking more tired lately. I promise you I'm fine, Teresa. Really, I am. Alright. Just wanted to make sure. Sammy's waiting for you in the bathroom. He wants to talk about the broken sink and mirror. We can open these lockers later. Alright. Shadow pieces. What happened? Well, I can move. Hello? So at this part my game froze and it bugged it, and Sammy was telling me to talk with Teresa, which I already did, meaning I couldn't progress anymore and had to restart. Yes. I've been looking at... Okay. This was what I was supposed to see, not that. Okay. 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 I've been looking at these broken fragments for a while. Apart from the sink, the mirror is broken too. All this blood and mirror splatter makes no sense. Do you think it's related to the lifeguard? I hope not. Damn it. Where did that lifeguard go? There's no leak either. So what was the lifeguard even doing here? And on top of this, it's so hot in here. This case makes no sense. Uh-huh. All set? Let's go open these lockers then. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Bam. Oh, looks like someone left their swimming stuff behind. There's a bag and towel here. How could they forget their stuff? The towel and bag aren't that small. We should just leave it here. Bam. 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 The locker won't open. It's locked. Why is this locked? I thought everyone left already. Whose stuff is in here? The lifeguard, maybe? Oh! 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 What is that? What? What the hell's going on? There's a body in here. What's happening over there? Are you okay, Teresa? Not really. Get over here. We found the body when we opened the locker. That looks like our lifeguard, alright. At least now we know where he is. Is he still alive? He's not, bro. His head is severely wounded. I think he's been long dead. Do you think he was smashed against the mirror? That would explain why it's broken. It looks like it. But if his head smashed against the mirror, why weren't the mirror shards more bloody? Plus he had to be dragged from the sink to this locker. So why is there barely any blood in the change room? Someone probably cleaned up the blood. You can tell just by how little there is on him too. This case has just become a murder. The killer probably used a towel to clean the blood. Where would they take the towel? Everyone would spot a person walking around with a blood-soaked towel. Right. Then, did they hide the towel somewhere? Are we done here? I'm getting a bit nauseous. He still looks so stiff. He's probably been dead since at least this morning. After a person dies, their muscle fibers can't relax because they're depleted of adenosine triphosphate. This causes the body to tense up. It's a process known as rigor mortis. Kendrick reference, rigor mortis. Stiffness tends to peak around 12 hours after death. If he's this stiff, it means he's been dead for a long time now. It's strange no one noticed his body. He couldn't have died this morning. His partner saw him walking in, remember? Which meant he was alive just a few hours ago. But then how did his muscles tense up so quickly? The killer used a simple trick. The killer used the showers. It's true, rigor mortis is a biological process, but there's one thing that can alter it: temperature. By turning on all the showers, they could fill the room up with steam. The high temperature will force the muscles to tense up faster, so the lifeguard only looks like he died earlier. The killer is trying to confuse forensics and mess up the timeline. But how could any random swimmer know how to speed up rigor mortis? The killer most likely had first-hand knowledge of forensics. This knowledge only comes from an expert. Someone like an officer or detective. Couldn't the killer just have been a big fan of murder mysteries? No amateur could clean up a severe head wound this perfectly. The killer is probably some sort of officer. We can't prove anything until we gather more evidence. We have to call in forensics to search this place. This entire area is now a crime scene. Forensics won't be able to analyze anything before the lights go out. Let me do a rundown of the room one more time instead. Again? We still have to check the storage room. We'll be waiting right outside whenever you're finished. Oh shit. Half his body of the lifeguard is crammed inside the locker. His head is bloody from being smashed against the sink and mirror. It doesn't make sense how he was killed. When we found his body inside the locker, every single entrance was locked. He was last seen going into the change room alone. And the room has been locked since then, so how could someone have killed him and slipped out? This is a locked room murder. How was this done? Let me go to the shutter. The blood is likely from the victim, but I wonder if the killer also lost some blood during the killing. It's so easy to cut yourself on the broken sink. Why is there no more blood here? There's no more. The blood on the knob is gone. Someone wiped it while I wasn't looking. And there were only 3 people in this room besides me. What? And that Vanessa girl was the last one. Was near there. Finished yet? Yeah. Then let's go check out the storage room. Remember to be cautious. This whole area is now a crime scene. Let's go check the storage room. Okay, yeah, this is where I left off. Okay. This is where I left off with the storage room. Yep, this is where I left off. Okay. Storage room is this. And if I... It's cramped in here. What are we expecting to find? Anything that can help solve the case. We still haven't found the towel used to clean up the blood. I doubt it would be in here, but it's worth a check. There's something here. A bin full of kickboards. It doesn't look like anyone uses these. It's full to the brim. We always have the pool equipment checkout log. Oh. Checkout. Where's the checkout log? Did I not get it? Employee handbook. This. Wait, what did this say? We always have the pool equipment checkout log. Well, we do, but actually, no. Let me save it on slot 3, just in case. Alright. Stack of 3 neatly folded pool towels. Hold on. Is it possible one of the community center towels was used to wipe the blood? That's what I was thinking too. It would be risky to clean up blood with your own towel, but with a public towel, it'd be harder to trace back to you. Then we just have to check whoever took a community towel today. Whoever took a towel is a potential suspect. Oh. Towels 4. Nobody took a towel. What? No. 14 noodles, towels 4. 1 kickboard taken, 2 noodles taken, 1 noodle taken. It doesn't say who took a towel. That's strange. Yeah. Nothing was checked out today. All 4 towels are still untouched. Then we were definitely wrong. The killer probably used their own towel to wipe the blood. Why would they do that? One thing doesn't match in this checkout log though. Oh, what? I wasn't paying attention to that. The pool noodles? The number of pool noodles don't match. It says that 9 were taken out today. Out of how many? It says 20. I've counted. There's definitely 20 in here. Nothing strange. That wasn't right? Fuck, that kickboards. It's written down that 2 kickboards were taken out today, but this kickboard bin looks full. Well, it has to be, right? All the swimmers were evacuated, so of course all the kickboards were returned. That wasn't right either. The towels don't match. The log says 0 of the 4 towels were checked out, but there's only 3 towels here. Oh, did we miscount? Someone can just take the towel without logging it. Impossible. Only the lifeguards and janitors have the keys to this room. So whenever anything is taken out, the lifeguard would have to write it down. The only way to take something from this room without having it written down by the lifeguard is if you were the lifeguard. Oh, so did the lifeguard kill his shift partner? He probably just forgot to log it down. Why? We don't even know if this towel is related to the case at all. It has to be. The blood in the change room was most definitely wiped clean by something. And now we have a missing community towel. They're much bigger and thicker than the average towel, which would make cleaning up blood easier. The missing towel definitely was used by the murderer, but the killer would easily be spotted walking around with it covered in blood. Where would they hide a towel that big? We checked everywhere in the change room. There's one place we didn't check. One of the lockers. We didn't check one of the lockers. It was closed shut and locked. If we somehow found the key to open it, you think we'll find a bloody towel in there? I'm sure of it. The killer likely took the keys after locking it, so no one could find the evidence. But there's still too many questions. Why would the lifeguard try to hide the fact he took a towel? And how did the killer get his hands on the towel? And also, why the lifeguard? Why would anyone want to kill him? Yeah, what did the poor guy do? What? The poor guy just got like fucking killed while trying to do his job. What the hell? What is this? What was that? Holy, it was so loud. God damn. That's coming from the announcements. That's the closing sound for the pool. It always plays 15 minutes before the pool closes. I told you, we're out of time. Let's just all head out and call forensics. We've no choice but to leave then. I got it. I know who the killer is. Oh shit. Oh shit. You do? Everything's starting to fall into place. If only I had more time. You alright, Amelia? There's not much left we can do. Let's just stop worrying about this case and call it in. No. I have a feeling I know what happened here. I just need to step outside for a bit. Alright then. I think the rest of us will head back to the woman's change room. See if we can get that locker open. You've got 15 minutes, Amelia. Make them count. What? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Hello? Hello? I just need to... Oh, what? This is it. The entire case. The lifeguard. The filed complaints. The broken sink. And even the bloody towel. I feel like I have all the pieces to solve the puzzle. And I have a hunch I know who the killer is. Who is it, bro? Tell me. All because of one slip up. When I get to the change room, everyone will be waiting. I have to prove who the killer is before the lights go out. I can't give up. No matter how many objections they'll throw at me, I'll solve this case. I better check what items I have again. I may have to present or use some of them later. I have my identification card, map handout, employee handbook, equipment checkout log, maintenance system key, lifeguard master keys, and bloody sink piece. Okay, so do I just go in all the rooms again and see if I missed something? There's something here. Here? Nope. Here? Nope. There's nothing here. I remember, bro, it's either the other lifeguard or that Vanessa, the investigator that's with us. Vanessa, I'm telling you, bro, she wore perfume even though you're not supposed to. I'm telling you, it's Vanessa, bro. She wore perfume when you're not supposed to. Okay, these are empty, right? I checked them all already. She wore perfume when you're not supposed to, but she normally doesn't wear it. She just wore it today for some reason and said it because the great detective, aka Amelia, was joining. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would she wear perfume for that? And her perfume is really strong, so what if she was trying to hide something? Like the smell of something, aka the smell of like blood or something. Plus, she sat besides the sink that had, or like the knob of the shower that had blood on it, and she didn't notice it somehow, but she sat right there. And then we didn't see it this playthrough because I speed blitzed through it, but the last one I did, you could see the blood was not there anymore on the knob. It wasn't there anymore, and Vanessa was the closest there. Why would the blood, after finding the body, like after we found the body, the blood on the knob disappeared? Why would, like, somebody wiped it, somebody cleaned the blood, and Vanessa was the closest one. I'm telling you, it's Vanessa. Yeah, look, the shower is running out of... Yeah, look, the blood on the knob is gone. Somebody wiped it while I wasn't looking, and there were only 3 people in this room besides me. See? See? Alright, let's go confront them. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Why are we just standing in front of the body? What are we doing? We're short on time. Tell us what you've got. In this case, we never right from the start. A lot of details don't add up at all. So let's start with the most obvious detail. How and why the lifeguard entered the change room. Right. Mystery 1. The lifeguards... What did that say? Okay. The first thing that caught me off guard was the lifeguard's story. According to the info we received, he went inside to check the leak. But there was no leak inside. True. I found the same thing too. Based on what we know so far, it's safe to say the lifeguard was lying. We didn't find any leak whatsoever, but his partner called us saying he had gone to check one. So he lied just to be a creep and go into the change room. Press, no. What do you mean he lied? I'm saying that he went inside just to be a creep. The leak was clearly an excuse, but that can't be right. How would he be able to make up the excuse of the leak at all? Yeah, his partner would not have believed him. What are you even saying? Lifeguards don't spend much time in the change room. Our lifeguard was supposed to only guard the pool and deck. If the leak was in the change room, there's only 2 ways he could have found out. Either he went into the change room himself, Or someone told him about the leak. Oh shit. That's the only way the lifeguard would ever hear about it. Remember, our caller said the lifeguard hadn't entered the change room at all that day. Oh shit. If he lied about the leak, no one would have believed him because he couldn't have seen one. I see. Why did you say act? Why do you act like that when I silenced you, bro? I'm telling you shit. I'm suspicious of her. So someone told the lifeguard about the leak then. The lifeguard probably was called to investigate a small spill. No. Small spill. That's what I was thinking. No one found a serious leak, but the floor was kind of wet. Someone might have thought there was a leak due to that. The lifeguard probably locked the room just to be safe. No, there's proof that's not true. Wait. Employee handbook. Stop. It's here, right in the employee handbook. A normal small puddle could be mistaken for a leak, but it wouldn't require the change room to be locked. Come to think of it, his shift partner couldn't enter because there's only one set of keys. The only reason to take those keys is if a pipe was burst. Exactly. According to the handbook, a heavy leak is a burst pipe or worse. No puddle in the change room could have been mistaken for that, which means someone lied to the lifeguard about it. They wanted him alone. So this murder was deliberately planned. The killer, for whatever reason, lured the lifeguard into the change room, and the lie about the leak was to ensure it stayed locked too, without a doubt. Which leads us to another question. How exactly did the crime happen? Mystery to the nature of the crime. I fully believe all the details we need are in nature of this crime. We'll be able to narrow down the killer easily from there. Well, we can assume that the killer was a woman. A man would easily be spotted both inside and outside the woman's change room. I believe that the crime played out like this. The lifeguard was lured inside of the change room. Yeah, the killer was already inside, hiding. Yeah. Locks the door from the inside via the thumb-turn lock. Some sort of altercation happens and he's attacked by the killer. His head is smashed against the mirror and sink, cracking both. After dying, his body is dragged to the locker to delay. No. Dragged to the locker, no, because there would be more blood. Faint blood smears on the floor indicate that. Lockers aren't the best, but better than leaving a body out in the open. Turned on the showers and wiped the blood. They changed clothes and then escaped, locking the other exit by stealing the keys. How do we know all that? It's only logical. They wouldn't walk out risking any blood on their clothes or anyone finding the body. Not much to work with, is there? There must be something that can narrow down the killer. This? Now should I get your point? Fuck. Map handout? Fuck. The killer was already inside hiding. Lifeguard entered. Why the thumb turn? Because that's the only way to lock it from the inside, Emilia. Right, some sort of alter. He's attacked by the killer. Mashed against the mirror and sink cracking both after dying. His body is dragged around. Shots and wipe the blood. Okay, hold on. This narrows down the subject quite a bit, doesn't it now? The blood cleanup was indeed solid. Do you think the killer was experienced? Without a doubt. The trick with the showers wouldn't be known by most people. Heating the entire room would speed up the body's post-mortem changes. Our killer definitely has experience. Also that, the killer has experience. They're a woman, and Vanessa's being suspicious. It's her. I'm telling you, it's her. The killer has at least some knowledge of forensics and crime. Pity that they left behind evidence. What? Yeah, look, she's surprised. I'm telling you, she's what's it called? She's like, I don't know the word, but she's suspicious. The killer cleaned up the blood using a community towel. We figured that out earlier in the storage room. So they left behind the towel in one of the lockers. They'd be caught immediately trying to exit with a bloody towel like that. Yep. Even then, we can't do anything about it now. See, bro, look at her, bro. And she's also wearing gloves. Why is she wearing gloves? The towel can just be analyzed tomorrow. Except you're wrong. The towel will be gone tomorrow. The killer will have come back for it. Wait, what are you saying? Someone who could return here without anyone questioning it. After all, they still have the locker keys with them here. You don't think. I think I figured out the killer. All this evidence points to one person, and a few things I noticed on my own make it obvious who's guilty. It's Vanessa. Who is it? This is it. Not going back. The killer is Vanessa. Yes, it's Vanessa, bro. The killer is you, Vanessa. You came back here to retrieve the towel, the last remaining piece of evidence that could be traced to your crime. What do you mean? How could the killer be me? Are you sure about this, Amelia? I'm sure of it. You're the one who lured the lifeguard into the change room and killed him. What does that even mean? Amelia, I'm sorry, honey, but you're wrong. Press, why am I wrong? And why is that? I'm getting there. Let me make something very clear. I've never even been to this pool. Press, you say you've never been to this pool. Do I need to repeat myself? No, I think you need to explain yourself, because I actually think you're lying. You know the closing chime. Earlier, you pointed out the closing chime. How could you have known what it was if you were never here? How did you know about that, Vanessa? Only because I'd heard a similar chime somewhere else. What does that? Nah, you're lying. You're capping. Okay, let me rephrase. I forgot that I had been to this pool before. Oh, come on. How do you just forget something like that? If I knew, I wouldn't have forgotten. This woman. I went a long time ago and the chime just stuck to my memory. Oh, really? But none of that proves I'm the murderer at all. But it does raise suspicion against you. It is a bit unlike you to forget something crucial like that, Vanessa. But she can't prove anything of that alone, though. She's right. I came to this case at the same time as all of you. How does that prove your innocence? How does it prove my guilt? Literally nothing else links me to the crime. Press. What do you mean by that? I mean that basing the accusation of a chime is ridiculous. There's nothing else that could point the case in my direction. Nothing, eh? We both know that's false. You're the only one here with a background in forensics. What does that have to do with anything? Everyone here could be a suspect then. We all have background training with crime either way. Hey, hang on now. Blood is incredibly difficult to clean in a place like this. The smell of the pool and bloodstains are all crucial to this crime. Only you have the full knowledge to almost wipe everything away. That's what you did earlier too when I wasn't looking, right? Is that why you wore gloves and perfume? Exactly! What are you even saying? You're so full of yourself, it's actually disgusting. I used perfume because I wanted to. Why? Are you aware perfume is prohibited from crime scenes? I didn't know it'd be a crime scene at the start, hon. This was just a missing persons dispatch. She's right. And wearing gloves is simple procedure. Sammy does too. Simple procedure is true. I always make sure to wear gloves. Vanessa doesn't often, but she decided to today. There's no other reason for me to wear gloves. I wore it today only to be extra careful since I heard you were coming. What? Why would my presence be of importance to you exactly? Because you're the most talked about detective on the force. Still, bro. Now I see the rumors are just that. You just don't know me yet. Why don't you suspect Sammy as well if that's your logic? Because Sammy's consistent. Your story has been gaping? I don't know. With unexplainable details. Well, then you better show solid proof I'm guilty. Oh wait, you don't have any. I've had enough of her. I know for a fact I can disprove one of these claims. There's no way she can worm herself out if I use the real evidence. There's got to be something I prove. Wait. This? Stop. You cut your hand on the sink fragment. While killing the lifeguard, your hand got cut when the corner of the sink broke. Not only that, but the mirror shards likely cut you too. What? But that's impossible. Vanessa was on time today for our shift. I would have noticed if something was off. And you did. You mentioned earlier that the car ride smelled a bit like chloramines. You're right. And I noticed that Vanessa wore strong perfume as well. Why don't you take your gloves off for us, Vanessa? That has nothing to do. Take your gloves off. I wore gloves today because I want to make a good first impression. Not because you injured yourself. I'm getting there. The only injury I have is a small cut on my hand from earlier. Oh, come on. What did you cut your hand on then? What does it matter? Why don't you ask for your partner? Amelia's right. Your story keeps breaking down. I don't think you did it, Vanessa, but you've got to start defending yourself seriously. So, where did you cut your hand? I cut it while in the kitchen at my house the other day. If it's got nothing to do with this, You can't just say I'm the killer because of an unrelated injury. I literally searched the lockers and change room to find evidence. No, you didn't. And what does that... Why would I risk helping the investigation if I was the killer? That's an interesting question. Maybe it's because you realized you left behind evidence. What? Look at her, bro. She's turning purple. Evidence? Don't tell me it's inside the locker we couldn't open. Only one locker has been locked this whole time in the change room. Tell me, Vanessa, how are you planning to open it? I don't even know what you're talking about. Open what? Are you implying that the bloody towel in there is mine? We don't even know if it's in there. Oh, we don't? I guess we're about to find out then. What? There's no proof. Don't tell me there's... I have to choose wisely. I've got her now. It's time to end this. Oh. On you is the last piece of evidence that links you to the case. The final proof to lock you away for good. The evidence is... the locker keys? Is the locker keys? If you check her uniform, you'll find the locker key. It matches one of the lockers in the change room. The locked one. The locker that's been shed this whole time. The one with the towel. Forensics will trace the blood on that towel to the lifeguard. And to you, Vanessa, you won't be able to explain why you had those keys. The keys? You're still on about that? If I'm so wrong, then let us check your pockets. No. Yeah, bro, you're guilty. You're guilty. Ha. Ha ha ha. So you really are as good as they say. I told you. I fucking told you. I fucking told you. I fucking told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. Isn't that right, Amelia? Why'd you do it, Vanessa? This has to be a misunderstanding. Oh, come on, Teresa. Come on, bro. And I know your motive, too. You had a grudge against the lifeguard, didn't you? Not everything needs a motive, Amelia. I killed him because I just wanted to? What the fuck is wrong with her, bro? Damn. This girl crazy. I told him a pipe had burst in the washroom. Made him grab a towel and rush in there with the keys. He said he'd check it on his own, but I told him the leak was hidden. You know, I'm a very good actor. I can tell, bruh. So he followed me. I locked the door as soon as we got in. And then I told him where I found the leak. I smashed his head against the mirror. He fought back a little, but that first hit really knocked him out. It was hilarious. Hilarious? Bruh. She's crazy. Pieces of mirror were stuck all over his face. I rammed his head against the corner of the sink too. I don't even know how many times. Suddenly the sink cracked. He was dead on the ground already. Somewhere in the process I cut my hand. My blood was already dripping onto the ground. I had to clean it up somehow. So I grabbed the community towel and let it soak up the mess. I managed to drag his body to the locker and turned on the showers to wash away the blood on me. Leaving was almost perfect. I left the showers on and changed back into my old clothes, but that damn community towel didn't fit. I had no choice but to leave it in one of the lockers. I took the keys of the lifeguard and the locker and left. It was a sloppy escape, but I figured I'd come back later. I made sure everything was locked anyway. The door to the community center was easily locked now that I had his keys. I threw the lifeguard keys down a nearby drain and left. I thought I was clear. I hoped the keys would flow through the sewers and never be found again. But then you found them under the drain. You also found my blood on the shower knobs too. I had no choice but to clean it while you were gone. You're quite observant, Amelia, I'll give you that. But the downfall was my own. If I hadn't slipped about that damn chime. Your deduction was quite brilliant, hon. Give it up, Vanessa. You're a monster. I can't believe it. All this time, what's changed in you? It was always just me, Sammy. Yeah, bro, this bitch is crazy. The first to catch you? My. Perhaps I was wrong about how smart you were. The lifeguard? Oh, Amelia, he was far from my first? I'm calling in backup. You're under arrest, Vanessa. You're good, Amelia. I'll give you that. I really didn't expect you to solve the case. Is she gonna pull out a knife or something? Or a gun? Bro, she's gonna pull out a knife or a gun, I'm telling you. And honestly, it was kind of fun playing along with your little detective game. You're kinda cocky, you know? It's cute how you always think you're ahead of everyone else. But you forgot one thing, hon. It's lights out at 9. Oh fuck no. Oh fuck no. Too late, detective. What? What? God damn it. How did I mess up so easily? I never expected her to... It doesn't matter. He deserved it. If it wasn't for Amelia, I wouldn't have gotten caught. It doesn't matter. She's not here anymore. But where am I? Where did she go? I can't remember what happened. Did she die? You stare back at your own reflection. A toilet. What? What the hell is this place? Some sort of hospital? Where is everyone? Chair for waiting. Potted plant. Is this some kind of joke? Sammy? What? Don't act like you care, Vanessa. It's all my fault. Almost 6 years serving this department. Do you know what this job does to you? To someone like me? You wouldn't understand. I don't. If you're expecting an apology, go cry somewhere else. That's not what I want. Just leave, Vanessa. I thought I was good enough for this job. But now I know I've been blind all along. What? Is this... What? Teresa, it's you. You're her partner. Not anymore? What? What? What is this girl talking about? Huh? I couldn't do it? I tried so hard? I warned her? Do you know where I am? Where exactly are we? How could I have not Did Vanessa kill Amelia? And why are you here? I'm trying to figure that out. What exactly happened? You disgust me. I was supposed to look out for her. She always got reckless on cases. Why? Why didn't she listen? Dog. Vanessa killed Amelia. Hospital bed for the disturbed. What did it say? Lockers for hiding secrets. A drip stand. Pulse and warning about running. No, Vanessa ran and Amelia ran after her and she slipped and broke her head and died. What is this? There's a story about a sailor. Care to hear it? Where am I? Who is this? You know this one already. They say he left for all kinds of reasons. Maybe he wanted time alone. Maybe he was chasing something. But everyone remembered one thing. He promised to return with fish. Lots of them. He brought every net he owned. Every harpoon. The sailor insisted he wouldn't come back until he killed every fish in the sea. And so he left. The sailor didn't come back. Years passed. People forgot his name. Until one day his body was washed ashore with the harpoon stuck in him. It seemed like an accident, but some argued he went mad. That he turned the harpoon on himself when he realized the sea was too big, too deep, too full of fish he couldn't kill. No one knows for sure. To this day, it remains a mystery. Then what's the point of the story? The point, Vanessa, is that only the sailor knows the truth. Only he knew what he was running from, and only he knew why he never came back. That truth died with him, and that is his burden to carry. Whoa, what the fuck? You're not. Who are you? What the fuck? Who is that? I'm nurse. I'm sorry, but you'll have to leave now. No visitors, I'm afraid. No. Who is she? I need to get out. What? No. Only I know. Only I know. But now it knows too. Who is it? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's deleting itself. What? What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? There's something here. Something with me. And knows. Please. Please. I didn't mean to do it. Leave me alone. What the? What the fuck? Is that a face? What is happening? Oh, what? I see. Oh, Amelia. Oh, I thought she died. It's so dark. Do I still have? That's better. What? What is this? Oh, there's something. There's blood. There's blood. There's blood on the road. What the fuck? Oh, a crow. It's just a bird. Where does this trail lead? I think you mentioned something about the mirror. What? Oh, the music started back up. There's blood. Where am I? What the fuck happened? Why did I hear glitching effects? What is that? What is what? 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 There's more blood. What is what, Amelia? I'm scared, bro. What the hell? Why am I just on a road in the middle of the wood? Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh, what? There's a grave. What? Oh my god. No. Oh, help me. This shouldn't be here. Please. I'm not ready. What? Nightmare is only possible with support from players like you. What? It says something about Kickstarter. Okay, I can't read fast enough. A game by cupkisu Studios. Cupkisu Studios. Story by cupkisu. Applause, bro. I like the story. Digital art by cupkisu Ayabadaya. I love the art too. Pixel art by Anonymous. Oh, damn. Programming by Starstreak. Music by cupkisu. I love the music too. Holy. Playtested by Aaron Z, Ayabadaya, Bubbles, Fazlin K, Lynn, Mikey B, William N. Music samples from soundtrap.com, SFX from freesound.org. Special things, mom and dad. Aww. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely wow. Applause, bro. Applause. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I love this game. I'm so excited for I really hope. Yeah, I'm so excited. I really hope yeah, I just love this so much. I really hope we can get the actual game with Act 2 and Act 3. This was, I think, Act 1. Yeah, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, guys, you should play for yourself. The demo was free on Steam. Whoa. Yeah, the demo was free on Steam. You should search cupkisu on, I think, every platform. I found a TikTok of hers about the game, and that's why I played it. Yeah, this game was insane, honestly. Oh, I loved it, bro. She's so talented, like the creator. She made such an interesting story. The art is amazing, even though she got help with it, but yeah. And the music, I love the soundtrack. Yeah, back the Kickstarter, guys. You should check the game out for yourself, and if you can, nobody's forcing you, of course, but if you can, back the Kickstarter so we can get the game sooner, or even get it at all, you know? Yeah. Wow. That's it. See ya.